You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On play action, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Westbrook Akine motioning here. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
20, TX.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Dolphins.
Now it's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Turbo 1. Go ahead. Ready, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Tunga Vailoa. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
21G, 21G.
They snap it to Tua. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A run out of the gun with Achane. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Go ahead.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Now Tua. To the outside. That's caught by Hill. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
All right, come on.
Tua to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Whoa. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that cost the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready.
Run the draw with Achane. And he nearly got the first down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's 2. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Here's Tagovailoa. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
19 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
Bronco 80. Here we go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. From the gun, Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swing. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Now Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First and 10.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. 2 and out on first down. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, Jack? Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes a... Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think some skeptics out there, Mike, said, okay, Tyreek, you're going to leave Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. Let's see how you do down in Miami. And, well, what has he done? He's really taken his game to a whole nother level. Over 3,500 receiving yards in just the last 2 seasons alone.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Throwing again, it's Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Again, it's Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Let's go. Go.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Taylor does a nice job there finding some running room, and that's the Jonathan Taylor we all remember, Mike. Think back in 2021, Offensive Player of the Year, arguably one of the best players in football. And then the last 2 seasons, it's been the injuries. When healthy, he's among the league's best.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They put Woods in motion. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
70 Lions. Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Tua to throw again. That's taken in by Achane.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So,
and he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd down and 9. Richardson going to look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Here we go.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Shut up. Go.
A second down throw for Richardson. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now...
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much, and that should wrap this one up.
Get set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Go ahead.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.